Alright, when you're a TI and you notice that you're starting to fall asleep or they try to knock you out, I think what they're doing is they're trying to extrapolate information from your brain, because I think what they're doing is they're downloading information into your fucking brain. Because Kathy O'Brien said something like they could download shit into your brain and then like the fucking Masons will go back into your brain and like get hidden secrets and shit. So for instance, like I just woke up from a fucking dream where there's these goddamn punk kids in front of a cop or something. So I know the cops were involved. Okay. And then there was like this other guy there in the dream. And it was just like this whole neighborhood thing. It was like kind of like in a neighborhood environment, sort of. But it was all fucked up. And it's like they speak in code, like toilet bowl. I saw this kid getting arrested, and then like they put these dark shades on me in the dream, or their downloaded dream, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. This AI thing is really just fucked up. You're not allowed to have organic dreams. I think they're using TIs or people in general for their fucking drug cartel, and they put shit in your head while you're trying to sleep. Like they're trying to what do you call it? Put sections of information in your brain. And then what DARPA does is they go into your sleeping consciousness to extrapolate information. I think it has to do with the drugs. I think that they put shit in your brain and it's like coding. They're coding it so they can get their drugs. I think that's what they're doing. Lucifer is using our sleeping consciousness for the exchange of information. Or at least DARPA is. Because I know that's what they're using. Because Kathy O'Brien said, like, they would give her information and then she would go to the White House and then she would give information back to, like, a particular Mason. So I think that's what they're doing. I think. So in other words, they're knocking you out or you're trying to get some sleep. They put shit in your head and then, like, because they're like, then they try to mask it. Because I saw these kids in front. I was like, well, who the fuck are you? I saw these fucking kids. And there was a cop car. You know? So I think that's like, these kids are drug runners for the cops. It's drug running. So that's the reason why they won't kill us. Is because we are like a conduit. I don't know. I'm taking a wild stab at this. But like, you notice how like they knock you out? They like try to want to knock you out. I think that's like key for the cops to probe your brain to get information. I don't know. I mean, if that's what they're doing, this place is just fucking evil. And they're doing their drug running or whatever, human trafficking, selling, you know, because Lucifer's a lizard and the lizards are like, you know, the selling of humans and shit. I don't know. This place is so fucked up. So I think that's what they do. Like, they knock you out. Like, you know when you're, like, really tired, you know? Because they want that information, and, like, they're putting shit into your brain. I don't know. I'm just taking a wild hunch at this. I mean, I kind of, like, remember Kathy O'Brien saying how, like, they would do things to her, and then she would, like, get dressed up, and they would take her to the White House, and then she would relay the information. So I think that's what they're doing now. They're using the AI system to knock people out. And then, like, because I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck? It was, like, all in code. And it's like, you meet these people, and they're fucking vile. So somehow they're using the 4D, like I told you. They're using 4D to have their meetings to execute their shit on the 3D level plane. So in other words, if you're a drug runner, a drug cartel from Colombia, a heavy duty one, you could put information into someone's brain, and then another cartel agent or whatever, they can come and, like, tap into your brain and get the message or something. I think that's what they might be doing. Oh, look. And guess who showed up? So my hunches are correct. So it's the cops. The local cops. Aha. I think I cracked the case, kids. I cracked the case on why they're using the AI. Fucking vile pieces of shit lizards. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's go over this again. That's the fucking cop shit. Fucks. Okay. So you as a human being, you go to sleep and you try to get some sleep. But unbeknownst to you, DARPA, or whoever has your shit, is putting information into your brain while you're trying to sleep. That's why you're having all these fucked up dreams. Or you have no dreams. It's all black. And then tonight I noticed I was, like, really tired. And then I started catching on. I was like, okay, I know they're trying to knock me out. Okay, but I just was tired. So then, during the fucking dream, I noticed there was this kid. They put glasses on my eyes so I couldn't see the kid. But I noticed it was like, group of kids. It was just, like, down the street. And there was this cop car. And this cop was arresting this kid. And I hate cops. Anyways, so then my dream shifted to some guy. I don't know. It was like some fucking commercial or something. And I was like, hey, I recognize you from the TV show. See? And then that's when I kind of, like, woke up. And then I realized, I go, wait, they're speaking in code. These Masons are speaking in fucking code. That's what they're doing to people. That's what the United States government and the governments around the world are using. They're doing. They're using humanity as vessels to transmit information in code to other Masons so that the crime can go forward. Or whatever fucking crime that they're doing. That is human trafficking. Or that's, like, that's what they're doing, I think. That's what these fucking cops are doing. Either that, or they're just downloading bullshit into your head. Like, if you have really lucid dreams, you know, who knows. But I think that they're speaking in code. So like dream number 1 was like this kid's getting arrested, that was code, and then this, you know, them trying to like block me within the dream to not see the fucking kid, the punk girl, or whatever that girl is. Because that's why they're hive mining everybody. Neuralink. That's why everybody's Neuralinked. So that everybody can have their sexual shit and their drugs and all their communication. See, that's what's going on. Is they're tapping into your brain, downloading shit that doesn't belong to you, and then extrapolating it. So what they're doing is they're using humans, people, to do their fucking behind the scene crimes. That's what I think they're fucking doing. It's really horrible. Talk about fucking hiding. Because it's another way to hide the human trafficking, the pedogate, the, you know, asset stripping, the whatever the fuck they do, drug running. And you know what? When my gang stalking started, I was like on this trip, and I had to go to this checkpoint. There was a border patrol guy, and it was like as I approached him, but I knew that this border patrol guy was just gonna let me go through. He wasn't gonna even stop and ask, because what it is, this is what they do. This is what the drugs and the cops do. They have a communication. They speak telepathically. So Todd Giffen was right. The court system's fucking gone, people. The judge, the prosecution, defense, the law system is dead, and it's an invasion of your Fourth Amendment rights, search and seizure. It's a direct violation of humanity. That's what the fuck is going on. That's what Todd was talking about. So Todd Giffen was correct. He was right on the money. They're using humans as vessels for their fucking drug running shit, or whatever fucking crimes that they commit. And they put the shit in your brain. It's for another Mason to tap into your brain, or somebody to get that information. It's like imprinting something on your brain. It's like putting a piece of clip of time or information in your brain, and then someone comes in and retrieves it. That's why they knock people out. They knock you out because they don't think that you'll catch on. So Todd Giffen is right. He is absolutely 100%. The court system is shot. The justice system is fucked. Because now it makes sense. When I was approaching that checkpoint, that Border Patrol agent was like, you know, just go on through. Because it's cop to cop, telepathic communication saying, yeah, let her go through. Because all the cops are implanted. And if I'm implanted, so what they do is if you've got an ocular implant, you're a vessel for information. They're using you as a vessel. It's like putting cookies in a jar and then someone comes and grabs a cookie and pulls it out. That's what it is. They're using humanity as, yeah, like you're an empty vessel. Like they could put the shit in your brain. That's what this Elon Musk thing is all about. The Neuralink, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. How many minutes I got left? Okay, I got about a minute.